So why don't we cap off the weekend? Let's do it right. All right? And we get to take a look at our clown. Wait, let me try to go back and rephrase that. The donkey ass clown of the week, right? And his name is Brooks Jensen. All right, so I just caught one of this. Of course, I have to be now, but yeah, immediately. Of course, as I usually check what's going on, or whether that be like wherever, or I check YouTube, and yeah, I see our little mutton face rascal right here. And yeah, okay, so this whole thing, of course, got started. This whole thing got started off apparently, I guess, on a post, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, Burger T said it on his. I guess he's having a conversation on himself. And this is stemming off from like Booker T wants Lola Vice and Sexy Red to have its work off. Shit, wait. I can see a dance off coming between Sexy Red and Lola Vice. I'm serious, man. Do it now, man. No, man. Ain't no Frenchman when it comes to twerking. you just gotta let it go. Lola Vice, she's a damn good entertainer. She's a damn good performer. See how I did that there too. I'm trying to be, more in line with Booker, as if I'm Booker T. But all right, and then yeah, here we go with the wokey the outcry, the fake outrage tweet from Mr. Brooks Jensen. It hurts when you bust your ass off in the performance center for recognition and to be respected by your bosses and peers, only to be exiled and see this crap. To all of you missing the point of the tweet, if you look past whose ass jiggles the most, you'd actually see they are talented wrestlers. But again, it's what the company provides to keep you crotch petters entertained. And he also said he also said good night. It's all about putting effort and work in the game. Funny as that goes, it will get right to that, incredibly well. A fucking goofball, by the way, too. But shit. I mean, I'd be open to see this also with shit as well. Why not? We're talking about, and let me go into that speed pedal right into that. We're on national TV, or let me start off like this. My family is very religious. My mom, of course, her family, and my mother has always been very religious. A very Samaritan type of, you pray to God, and of course you make sure you read your Bible. I've always been a person of God, and yeah, that of course that tradition has passed down on to me. A very very religious person, or I'm more so myself, because I like to believe, of course, when it comes to my sort of perspectives, and just standoffs where religion, but I like, I would say I'm much more spiritual. So yeah, like, I know all about more, like, come on, I mean, I don't even have to say it, but I'm pretty, the common person, the average person knows about, we pretty much all know about a sense of morality, what it means to have morals, being like the path and direction that you should take. that needless to say, hey, I don't mind some ass shaking here and there. I say, even though that's that part of me where I say, like, of course, I mean, you do, as you get older also too, which I also found out that, yeah, like, you obviously want to lead a path. You find out and discover that you always wanted a path of, like, yeah, of course, you were just you always wanted a path of righteousness and purity. You were just involved in an environment that was, you couldn't control. Like, you still know right from wrong right now, which is also. But I mean, being a kid, also you understand that it was, at a time, being in an environment as a violent and degenerate, you kind of understand on some level. But like I said, still, we're, back to the realization, we're on national TV. I said, of course, like, of course, it's professional wrestling. It's the professional wrestling today. The Dave Meltzers of the world, where it's all about wrestling. We gotta have the wrestling, and it's 2024. You can't have sexy women on TV, or unless or otherwise you're being misogynist and you just want to see women for their bodies, and you look at women as an object. Like, we all know that's a bunch of bullshit. All right, I've known when it comes to, let's say, when it comes to religious people, or when it comes to, let's say, gay people and as such, they like I said, that was the whole consensus of gay people to begin with. They just wanted to be seen as one. They wanted to be, I feel like, as far as that was like the original message when it came to, of course, the LGBT, when then how out of and psychotic and fucking out of control they are today. But you look at the past and you look at the initial, just like the women of the 70s and early on, when it came to being about women rights, they just wanted to be seen as one. They just wanted to be seen also as human. It wasn't about doing the extra where you see a guy like fucking Anthony Bowens that he has to repeatedly remind you that, hey, I suck cock. That they just wanted to be, they wanted to be one person, and they wanted to be seen as like, hey, like, we're human also as well. And I said numerous times before, I don't have a problem with that. As long as you don't try to control, as far as to me, that's why I say, like, this whole bunch of bullshit, whatever political stance you take, that it's a bunch, like, all this is a crock of shit. Like, it's all about, just like when it comes to the psychopaths, whichever group of today, which I'm referring to when it comes to, as far as like the whole current thing with the woke. And the wokies, the fucking weirdo wokies, where it's just about, it's not about, I said, it's not about, they trying to like misunderstood the whole term of what everything I mentioned before. When no, it's just, to them, it's all about fucking control. And they want, it's so hard to push their ideology on everybody else, because woe is me, and my thought, it's none other than everybody fucking else in history, themselves had it. Like, it's no, you're no, when you try to preach and try to say, like, okay, oh, we're bad people, but you're no fucking different than you're no fucking different than the person in history in the next that has tried to tell other people that they're wrong for what they do, and behind closed doors, your hands are not so fucking squeaky clean. Unless, of course, you have this dude, Brooks Jensen, wherever here. Who the fuck? I want to find out. I want to find that out. By the way, who the fuck are you? Which I'm pretty sure, like, you have to be, at home sitting on your ass to begin with, while you haven't been on TV in months. Like, you don't add, like, what do you do? What have, as of late, have you added to to NXT? What, like, or have you moved any merch? Have you, as far as a wrestler, been a big thing, for the NXT product and WWE as such on? What substantial thing have you done to, as far as like, or has had, like, this is why you need these people, of course. Then you need, unless you're doing something as of noteworthy, why are you opening your mouth? That's the problem that I've seen them run up here. That's the problem that I'm looking up here. Like, who the fuck are you when it comes to you to say as such a wish? And like I said, this is the problem. You can't have, of course, you can't have booty shaking, or as far as like provocatively looking women, because they want to, of course, do it on Instagram. But when it comes to, everybody, everywhere else is fair game. But when it comes to wrestling, that's bad. Let's say, I'm just tired of hearing the hypocritical bullshit. And I said, and he just gives off. This guy right here. He just gives off that kind of vibe to where it's like, oh girl, you're going out of your way for what? you're not like who are like you were like who are you gonna get pussy from, bro? Like come on, like please, I say it's like this 24/7. You have it with the AEW, whether you have it with the AEW cuckolds or you have it with the E and the E and betas, the E beta males, where they try to in the fan, like mental patient, psychotic stalkers of of the Liv Morgans of the world, or the Rhea Ripleys or such. And it's like these dudes, like you're weird. And it's like you have this dude right here, to where it's like, bro, just like just calm down and just notice of the fact to where I said like this, and this is the problem to when it comes down to this. Like that's why professional wrestling is in the state that it's in. Yeah, like wow, we should have more like this. Like wrestling definitely needs more like this, and why not wrestling can get a big surge off the fact that just how it would benefit. You can't even like how much you want to bet too that NXT got that big surge too. Much more of a big help seeing that Sexy Red was, as far as her fan base goes too. I'm pretty sure like half or at least a smidge of her fan base checked into NXT that night. This is what we need. And I said more so like this. We're on national TV. You're on national TV. As WWE has been the longest time, or at least the medium, you're there to fucking entertain. As far as athletics go, no, but you're not an athlete. You're not a basketball player. You're not a football player. You're not a soccer ball player. No. You're as well as you have practically a stunt. Like I said, you're practically an actor, a stunt man that acts, an actor that performs, as well as he can put on a good performance. You're not an athlete. This is national TV, and you're here to fucking entertain. It's either that or it's hit the fucking bricks. But y'all can enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, bro. That's I just wanted let's just wanted to give y'all a little, just a bit of a pep talk. But enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the time, little bit of time that I have left. But stay blessed, y'all, and enjoy the rest. Enjoy y'all blessings.